I'm Tae Winston, and I'm pretty much like to be known as the hero for entrepreneurs. I got here from just stepping out on faith and starting a boutique and started hosting events. They were kind of similar to a garage sale or yard sale, except it was other businesses selling their products in that yard. So instead of it just being one family, it was 20 and 30 entrepreneurs selling different products on one grass field. So it took me back to childhood memory, but I was helping people in the process, so it was able to bridge the gap that way. It's my passion. I love it. It's just something that I've always wanted to do. When I was younger, my mom had garage sales, and we would sell stuff out in the yard. And I just always had that love for entrepreneurs. I started hosting events and seeing how good business is done just from setting up with me, and I wanted to make a career out of it. I just do everything to fill the gap for entrepreneurs. Anything that's lacking, if they need exposure, if they need somewhere to set up and sell their products, any kind of advice, anything that will help them be great, that's what I'm here for. And that's one thing I like about most of these stores is that everything's handmade. A lot of people, they sit at home in their living room and make their products. There's not a big factory creating their stuff. They're doing it sitting right in their living room. So that's what makes it a little bit more special than just going to a big corporate store, purchasing it. You're shopping small, and it's going right back into that family and the community. A lot of people see the Tae now and just think that it was overnight. I actually been doing this for 7 years. Some of my lows were being told no a lot, and people just not seeing my vision. I had a lot of doors closed on me. I would set up places that I wasn't welcome, which is why I wanted to create a safe space for here where anyone can come, no matter who you are, what race. I'm opening my doors to you. So that was my lowest moments, was when I was at places where people made you feel small, and it motivated me to open doors for everyone. So I was just tired of renting out banquet halls, and I was ready to invest in myself. So I started at the Entrepreneurs Marketplace in 2019. That was a pop-up shop store. It grew. I didn't have room to help a lot of people. It was only 700 square foot, so I had to go, and then that's when the Entrepreneur Shop came open, and that grew, and that's a retail store where they can keep their items there. I didn't have enough room to help the people that were more people than the ones that were in there. So then that's how we got down to the connection. It's just the expansion and people needing somewhere to sell their products and exposure. I knew people needed me, and I knew what God gave me the vision for. I would host big events, and people would do so good. So even on the down times, I would have all these messages like, hey, I just got 4 catering jobs this week because I just did your event last week, or hey, I made $2,000. I wasn't even able to pay my rent last week. So all of that stuff was just like, okay, Shantae, but they need you. Keep going, keep fighting, because your city needs you. And so I just kept finding ways to go another way, pivot, and think of other ideas. I'm silly Tae for the most part. I'm fun. I have my family laughing, and I'm a mom of a son who's autistic. That's my number one priority. We do therapy when I'm not opening that business. He likes swimming, so I take him places to get in the water. I try to make my life about him, because once Thursday to Sunday come, it's all about, business and meetings and everything like that. So I really try to, cater to him. So most of the time I'm a mom, and then I try to make time with my friends too, but that mom is the biggest thing, because he's the reason I want to become an entrepreneur. I had my eye on the prize. I knew what I needed to do. It was hard to keep hosting events and still going to work and having an autistic son, but working in mental health, it just all came to where I just had to break free. So I just did the work and studied. But you got to be willing to do the work. It doesn't happen overnight, and you got to give up your fun nights for greater success. I wasn't able to hang out with friends and, take vacations. I just took my first vacation this year in like 6 years, and I haven't hung out or partied in a long time, but I knew what I wanted, something greater than fun is going to be there, but gotta give up them fun days for the success. Especially being downtown, if I see someone that may be upset or whatever, it's not always time to call police. They may just need you to talk them down and everything like that. So I try to educate all the other businesses like, hey, wait, they may just need you to hear them out. So that's one of the things I brought here was patience and, letting people know that it's not always, they're not coming to attack you because they're crying or upset. They may just want to talk to someone or need help. So that's some of the stuff I brought here. This is my history. I was born and raised in Dayton. Why wouldn't I want to keep the money rotating in my city, where the love is? So that's why to start in Dayton. This is where the love is. This is where your family is. This is, where your support is. It's easy to go out of town and start over, but why not keep the money rotating here? This is your home base. And had like give backs, and that's what it's all about, making money but still putting it back into your community. You know what I mean? Like taking care of others. I sat back and chilled and watched everyone else make money, and that made me excited. That's what moves me. I know God's gonna take care of me, so just give back and do things from the heart, and you'll get where you need to be. Take notes and try to learn everything you can from your childhood, and once you get older and everything, put all that back into starting your business right now, and you can make it happen. That's where I started, so I'm proof that you can do it. My name is Tae Winston, and I am an entrepreneur.